Let me put it another way. Third thing I want to say. Systems in history are defined above all by who controls the wealth. No secret. In the feudal era, land was the critical piece. If you had the land and you were the lord, you commanded. In the 19th century, there was a kind of capitalism that was sort of free enterprise. Most of the free enterprise, small business capitalists of the 19th century were actually farmers. They ran a small business called a farm. That was a different, maybe a free time in some ways, a very different time. State socialism was a different way to own capital and run the system. That's another way to go about it, and we live now in essentially what is called corporate capitalism. And if you look at who owns the system and the power, you all know the income distribution numbers. They're pretty obvious. It's gone from about, the top 1% has gone from about 10% to 22%, and then bobbling around given the recession in the 20% range. Think of that. Gone from 10% to 20% in 30 years. Who lost that money? But wealth is even worse. The way you define the system is who owns the capital and who owns the wealth, and 1% owns just about half of all the investment business capital. 1%. 5% own 70%. And the top, this is a number you got to get your head around. Really odd, and I checked it many times, but think about this. The top 400 people, not percent, people, 400, own more wealth now than the bottom 185 million Americans taken together. That is a medieval structure.